Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh. So for today's video, as you guys can see by the title, I wanted to talk about why shy guys will not talk to you. There might be a shy guy that you know that you really want to talk to and you're waiting for him to walk up to you, but for some reason he's not coming up and talking to you. When I was going through high school, there were certain people that I didn't really like talking to because I considered myself to be a little bit shy, and I was always worried about what they were gonna think or what I was gonna say. So I think that's some of the things that I've gone through. I'll be able to help you guys out and just explain to you why a shy guy might not actually be talking to you and some things you can do in order to make that person feel a little bit more comfortable around you. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments if you actually know somebody that is really shy that you're trying to get to know. Here are 5 different reasons why a shy guy might not talk to you. So the first reason that I think a lot of shy people don't talk to you is because they have something that I like to consider the sixth sense. We already think we know the outcome of something before it actually happens. We start to think about how maybe that person won't be interested in what we're saying. And like the last thing that I think shy people want to do is like open up to people and feel like that person doesn't really care about what they're saying. So I think if you are talking to somebody that's shy, always remember to listen, always remember to just be attentive and make them feel like you're actually listening and you care about what they're saying. So that's the first thing that I came up with. So number 2, I think that a lot of shy people have this in common, and that is they have no experience. If you like this guy and he's really shy and he's not coming up to you and talking to you, I think in this situation you kind of just have to give those people a little bit more time and kind of just like move them along a little bit. Like if they're not starting the conversation, then you can go up since you're experienced and try to talk to them about something or ask them questions. And I think that that also makes a really shy person more comfortable and makes the situation a little bit easier for that person. So no experience is definitely one of those things that kind of sucks, but at the same time, eventually you learn it. It's just shy people, it takes a little bit longer. So the third thing that I think actually goes for everybody and is not just for shy people at all, but I think that previous rejection of like if you were liking somebody or you're going out with somebody and they rejected you or they said they didn't like you or you were going out with them and they broke up with you. There's a lot of different scenarios where somebody might get that sense of rejection or feel like that other person didn't like them as much as they like that person. And when you're really shy, I think that those things hit you really hard because you don't open up to everybody, and when you do, it's really special. And it's like one of those things where when that person now is starting to reject you, you feel like you don't want to do it again because you don't know what's going to happen. So I think that if you do know that like the person that you like has been rejected or has been broken up with in the past, a lot of the time it can be harder for them to like just come out and start talking to you and wanting to get to know you and all that type of stuff. So I'd say just kind of like take it slow. Don't try to expect everything from them within like the first week or whatever, because I think it'll take them a long time. But past rejection is definitely something that affects somebody when you are a little bit more quiet, and that's always something to remember. Alright, so the next thing, I think this is number 4, overthinking. Overthinking is one of those things that kills everybody. What it does is it causes me to like not do things that I think I should be doing. And I think sometimes that can be a bad thing because when you start to convince yourself that you shouldn't be doing anything, that usually turns out to be a bad thing because you should be like willing and like motivated and confident to go out and do a bunch of things. But I think if you're shy, sometimes you can overthink a little bit too much about walking up to somebody and talking to them and getting to know them a little bit more, and that can cause the guy that you like to not want to come up and talk to you. So if you do really like them and you don't have a really hard time overthinking, walk up to them, give them a high five, and like start talking to them or whatever, and make them feel more comfortable, and then I think that will be able to open them up a little bit and they'll feel like they want to get to know you more. The fifth thing and the last thing that I came up with is super important, and I think this is one to remember because this really affects a person that's shy. I think that when you're really introverted and you don't like going out and talking to a lot of people, what you tend to think is like, what's next? Like after I do this, what's gonna happen? And sometimes when you're in situations where you're like in a relationship or you're talking to somebody about something, you don't know what's next. Like you can't predict what's gonna happen sometimes. So basically you're coming up with conclusions before anything is actually happening, and that's a quality that can hold you back sometimes. Like when I was in high school, the reason that I wouldn't talk to some people or do certain things is because I didn't know what was gonna happen next, and that kind of freaked me out, and then it caused me not to do it. So if you are shy, or if you do like somebody that's shy, I think sometimes it's good to just like forget about what's next and just start doing it. And I think that eventually everything pans out in the end, and you might learn things along the way, or good things like come out of it and it's not what you expected, but it just happened, and those are the best things ever. Sometimes sometimes you just need to let go of like wondering what's gonna be next and just kind of go with the flow. So yeah. So those are all 5 things that I came up with. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope that it made a little bit of sense, because I thought some of you out there might be in a situation where like you really like somebody but they're really shy and they're not saying anything and you don't know what to do next. These are some of the reasons why they might not be talking to you, and I think that this kind of sets you up in order to plan out something that maybe you want to say to them in order to get them to talk to you back. So yeah, let me know if this video helps you out. Comment down below if you use any of these, or if you do like somebody that's really shy in the situation you're going through. And yeah, also I wanted to tell you guys really quick that I actually set up a second Instagram account just so that you guys can ask me questions based on like these videos and based on other things that you want me to talk about. I didn't really know either like what to name it, so I just named it Josh Tryhane 2. So if you go find that on Instagram, it's literally like right here. It has 230 followers right now. But after this video, if you want to check it out, leave me a DM. I will try to answer as many as I can, since there are only 250 followers on there right now. I think I can get to all of them. So also, if you want to see more content like video wise, then go to my vlog channel and subscribe. I just uploaded a new video that I worked really hard on, so go check it out. Other than that, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and as always, I will see you on Saturday in next week. Bye.